Hey, what's up, my awesome subscribers? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, we are diving deep into the gritty and dangerous world of American gangs. And hold on tight because we're about to uncover the shocking history of the two biggest and most notorious gangs in the USA, the Bloods and the Crips. But before we jump into this thrilling adventure, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you never miss any of my captivating content. All right, let's get started. Origins and history. Imagine a world where the sound of sirens, violence, and street warfare are just a part of everyday life. That's the world these gangs emerged from. The Bloods and Crips originated in the blazing hot streets of Los Angeles, back in the late 1960s. These gangs are now deeply ingrained in the social fabric of their communities, often exerting control over every aspect of the daily lives of those around them. Residents live in constant fear of violence, extortion, and retribution. Many gang members are recruited from young people who feel disenfranchised, marginalized, and hopeless. The lack of opportunities and the absence of positive role models contribute to the recruitment of vulnerable youths, who are then initiated into a world of violence and criminality. Despite the efforts of law enforcement, the gangs continue to thrive, perpetuating a cycle of poverty, despair, and violence for generations to come. The only hope is to address the root causes of gang formation and offer alternative paths for vulnerable youth to follow. These gangs not only control the livelihoods, but also the dreams and aspirations of the people in their communities. It is not uncommon to see children as young as 10 years old wielding weapons and acting as lookouts for their gang leaders. The vicious cycle of violence and poverty engulfs these neighborhoods, leaving little room for its residents to live a life of dignity. These gangs thrive and multiply because generations have witnessed no other alternative to escape their circumstances. The government's measures to curb their activities are often met with resistance. Addressing the root cause of gang formation is imperative, but it is equally important to offer realistic and sustainable opportunities to the youth. Education, vocational training, and mentorship programs can help break the cycle of despair and violence, paving the way for a brighter and more hopeful future. The structure. Now let's take a closer look at how these gangs are structured. Picture a spider web interwoven by an intricate network of cliques, sets, and alliances. This labyrinthine structure is what makes them so formidable and difficult to dismantle. It is important to note that each gang has its distinct colors and symbols. The Bloods use red as their primary color, while the Crips adopt blue. These colors are often incorporated into the attire and graffiti of gang members. Additionally, each gang has its unique sign or hand gesture to signify their affiliation. These symbols are essential as they identify members of the same gang and can also be used to disrespect or challenge rival gangs. Each gang consists of different sets, which are smaller factions within the gang, and each set operates within a particular neighborhood or territory. These sets maintain their own hierarchies, codes, and rivalries. Main sources of income. Money makes the world go round, right? Well, the same goes for these notorious gangs. Despite the negative reputation, the Bloods and Crips are highly organized criminal enterprises, and you'd be shocked to know how they generate massive amounts of cash. Their main sources of income revolve around illegal activities such as drug trafficking, extortion, and robbery. We're talking about millions of dollars flowing into their hands, allowing them to further their control over their territories and fund their ongoing conflicts. Rappers. Here are some notorious rappers affiliated with the gangs. Tupac Shakur. Tupac was associated with the Bloods and was known for his controversial lyrics and persona. However, his involvement and affiliations were complex and have been debated. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was associated with the Rollin' 20 Crips in his early career. He has since become a successful entertainer and entrepreneur. The Game. The Game has been associated with the Bloods, particularly the Cedar Block Piru Gang. He has often referenced his past affiliations in his music. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has mentioned being affiliated with the Bloods, particularly the Bloods set known as the Bloods' Fifth Ward. YG. YG is associated with the Bloods, particularly the Treetop Piru set. He has often referenced his gang affiliations in his music. Alright guys, now it's time to wrap up this adventure through the dark alleys of American gang culture. I hope you enjoyed this eye-opening journey into the world of the Bloods and Crips.